up, peeps? Welcome back to Lucci Land. Another day, another video. That's how we do this shit. I got something new coming up here. It's still metal, but I'm going to do a comparison of old versus new. So this time, it's going to be Slipknot. Slipknot's been around forever. I've been seeing Slipknot t-shirts, been hearing about Slipknot for 30 years. Something like that. I'm not very good at math sometimes, but I know they've been around forever, and I've never listened to Slipknot. So I'm going to start part one of this video. We're going to start with old school Slipknot. And when I say old school, what does that mean? 90s? Right around there? Spit It Out. Okay, so Slipknot, Spit It Out is the first one I'm going to listen to. We're going to see their progression over time and how much they've changed. And I want to see what all this shit's about, because a lot of people like Slipknot. A lot of people tell me, check Slipknot out, do this, and do that. We're going to do it tonight. So Spit It Out's coming up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your homies. Do all of that, please. But man, I can't wait to do this, because like I said, man, never heard it. And it's due. Probably overdue. And I'm loving metal. So let's do this shit.
Did you never give a damn in the first place? Maybe it's time you were the tables turned, cause in the interest of all involved, I got the problem solved. And the British culture, yeah, no legal mate, all we have here to try and stop, top and roll. You went down from the get-go, been my brother. Triple got stuck away, scared of me now, then you tell me that I thought always says it never was. Don't measurement of some vinegar. Don't tell me you're slave, think I fear your bullshit. Just another dumb wrong, jumping up this shit. Is another minute break through the noise. Another circle that is head, you got your pen. Gotta be that way if you want it. Sanity, literal profanity, it's bad.
Wait, is he rapping? He sounds like he's rapping a little bit. And some of those lyrics sound like some rap lyrics a little bit. I guess it was the 90s, right? And everybody was rapping, I guess, in the 90s. That's not true. But that's what it sounds like. It sounds like some rap lyrics.
Bullshit, just another dumb wrong, jumping up this shit. Is another minute break through the noise. Another circle that is head, you got your pen. Gotta be that way if you want it. Sanity, literal profanity, it's bad. Smash it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Smash it out. All you wanna do is shut me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Baby, it's the way you gotta spend a lot of room. I find people know you live pleasantly, but when you realize step up there, I guess it's time to bury your ass with the chrome straight to the dome.
Okay. I guess it's time to bury your ass with the chrome. He's rapping, okay? That's some hood shit. That shit motherfuckers say when, in the 90s it was real cool to talk about the chrome, the 4 pound, all that kind of shit. That definitely what he's talking about. This dude's rapping with some heavy ass guitars going down in the back, and I hear the drums too. Don't think I missed that. I hear the drums. I love those drums. You already know.
Baby, it's the way you gotta spend a lot of room. I find people know you live pleasantly, but when you realize step up there, I guess it's time to bury your ass with the chrome straight to the dome. You hear me right, bitch? I didn't start. And if you know it's good, just shut up the fake, brother, backstab. Don't you know you're best inside my pin? Yeah, such a good shot. Take a minute back, boy, I'm trying to do this shit, cause the game's hitting louder. Come on, I got a face full of that thing, living up, bar going home in a basket. You gotta pull the power, no, nothing, nice or shit. Wait, that's something, fail, storm, take, and you can have if you want, but I'll find you coming up behind you. Spin!
So remember I was talking about, like, when I talk about bars, those were bars. Those are straight bars too. Talking shit. Those are bars. Talking about sending you home in a basket and shit. Bars. That's fucking battle rap shit.
You gotta pull the power, no, nothing, nice or shit. Wait, that's something, fail, storm, take, and you can have if you want, but I'll find you coming up behind you. Spin it out. All you wanna do is send me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Smash it out. All you wanna do is send me down. All I wanna do is step you out. Time I set this record.
Before I go into this, I'll rewind it back a little bit. But that was a weird little mix. I can't really categorize that mix that I just heard, that little break they took. and there were some mixtures going on there. Not sure. It almost sounded like some shit. What the hell do they call it? That EDM shit. Like that might be disrespectful, but that's what it sounds like. A weird little mix. Like if you're tripping on shrooms, like that shit goes hard in your brain. And you're on some Molly. Not that I do not condone nor take part in drugs. But it was a crazy break. Like, that's weird. You know, we went from metal to a little bit metal rapping, and then they're playing the drums, the guitar's hard, and bam, straight into this little mix. I can live with it.
Time I set this record straight. All the needle nose person is making me irate. Sick of my picture falling under fears. Where you gonna be in the next 5 years? The cool and all the fool and all the politics. Get you a sweaty, gonna gag, gonna make you sick. You got dick when they find out the good stuff. Man, why you sick of me? Give it up, fuck me, I'm all out of enemies. 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 Right. They want to take me down. All I do is step me wild. Right. All they want to take me down. All I do is take me wild.
Okay, so all you want to do is drag me down. I like that part better when this dude who's singing right now does it, honestly. Because the first time I was hearing dude sing it, kind of sounded soft, like the Shrek soundtrack or some shit. But when this dude takes over, it sounds better. I would rather you roar that shit than do that little, I don't want to call it Maroon 5 shit, but I don't know what else to compare it to. But it just doesn't fit in the song, you know what I mean? So when he's yelling this shit, it sounds a lot cooler. If I was to break down this song and say, like, what do the lyrics mean? Well, it sounds like these guys might have had some kind of haters or something that they didn't like, and it's like, look, if you want to talk shit, motherfucker, spit that shit out. Quit whispering behind closed doors and being a little bitch. Spit it out. Say what you got to say, because I will fucking mop you. And this is the best way I know how to say it. And I think that shit's cool. The song's good. I like the song. I can vibe with it. If I can vibe with it, I can vibe with it. And you know what it's like if I can't vibe with it. I'm not going to say that I can vibe with it because I can't. But I'll tell you, there's parts of this song I didn't like. I didn't like when, dude's talking about you want to hold me down. And he was singing like it was too soft for me. But when dude came in at the end and started yelling that shit, I liked it a lot more. I think there was just more passion in it. You know, the other dude, it wasn't right. Like it just didn't work. And I think a lot of people like this track because when I look at songs, I don't necessarily listen to them, but I do check out what the interwebs are talking about. How many times have been searched on Google? How many people watch it on Spotify? You know, all that shit. I do check that out. So I know that this is one of the more relevant and probably one of the more liked songs from that era of time. So I guess, it is what it is. I didn't like that part. That's the only thing I didn't like. I thought the mix was weird too during that break. I thought that mix was strange. It didn't fit with the song in my opinion, but what the fuck do I know? Right? Who the fuck listens to a guy in a fucking salmon polo tell them about metal? I don't know, maybe it's pink. Fuck, whatever, man. I'm just saying. I'm not a metal expert. You know that shit. And that's what I heard. You either like it or you don't. And I'm never going to lie to you. Ever. I either like the shit or I don't. That's the way it goes. There is no in between. Oh, it sounded okay. No bullshit. It wasn't that cool. But the song overall, it was cool. Dude came, saved the day by screaming that hook. And that worked for me. But what am I going to do? Tell Slipknot how to do their shit? No. But this is the good news. This is part 1 Okay, part 1 is the old version of Slipknot. Right now, I'm about to make part 2. We're going to get into some of their newer shit and see how much they changed, right? I think we're looking for progression, looking to see if they got any harder than this. And this is very 90s, right? They were rapping in it. The mix was a little scratchy and a little bit... I compared it to EDM. I don't know if that's the right thing to compare it to, but all I could think about was dropping acid and fucking dancing with a couple hot bitches. That's what it made me feel like for that little tiny space and time. Overall, dope. I like it. I can't wait to hear what their newer shit sounds like. And then maybe at some point I'm going to have to go back to the middle of their career and see what that sounded like. Because I have this feeling that every band changes. When you've been around for 30 years, shit gets different, right? You start off somewhere and then you end up somewhere. Let's see where they're at. I've seen they've been making music up until like last year. I don't know if they have any newer shit than like 2019, but they've been making music forever. Hey, man. Cool song. I dig it. I want to hear more Slipknot. That means I do like it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your homies, do all of that. I appreciate you. Keep the comments coming. You know I'm going to respond to them. I respond to almost every single comment that comes to my page, and I can do that, right? I don't have a huge subscriber count, and I don't need like someone else to help me respond to this shit. I respond personally to everything you guys say, and I appreciate every single one of you. So, hey, I'll see you next time.